Brosplay. Welcome back to the show. It's Shovel Knight with Mitch and Derek. Nice. I knew there wasn't going to be music in the menu screen. That's the only reason I sang there. Ah! Oh, that's a decent
Wait, okay,
level.
so we died, right? That's how we ended things? Oh, secret.
Yeah, it's a little bit of health. I'll grab it in a sec because
You're gonna lose health, yeah.
Yeah, probably. And there's this dickhead up here. Again, no idea why I believe that this thing looks like Christopher Walken, but hey.
Yeah, I don't think I see the resemblance, but I will trust you.
I think what it is it doesn't look like him. Just for some reason, I think Christopher Walken when I see that.
It just associates, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we were actually really close.
Yeah, yeah. We always end up being really, really close. This is fun.
Oh, that's so cool. The train.
The train.
The floating is pretty cool too.
Is
Is that kind of how you float all the time as Plague Knight?
No, so Plague Knight has one. He has a burst, and it's a really interesting design too. I really like it actually. Oh boy, not happening.
Yeah, so wait, we gotta figure out a strategy for getting back here. I think you gotta go now. There you go.
Yeah. So
Great
Plague Knight
strategy.
has a burst, and then you have certain options for like this one burst that does damage when you burst, and another one that allows you to just float gently to the ground.
Oh.
So I pretty much had that float gently one on the whole game because it is the most useful. Because most of this game ends up not being a combat thing. Oh boy, it ends up being just about oh boy. It ends up just being a platformer. That's what's most difficult about this one.
Yeah, this it was like you keep saying. You keep focusing on doing the damage, but you really need to be focusing on avoiding the mechanics.
Yeah.
What is that little jobby? Oh,
I just knew there was gonna be a snail in there. Oh yeah. Oh, this fucker. I fucking
should have
hate
saved that
this.
snail.
I should have, yeah, for sure. I'll actually try to reset him. Nope. She tosses these nonsense balls at me. And I didn't ask for nonsense, all right? I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask to be this Shovel Knight.
Well, at least she doesn't hover them around her like the whatever that other guy's name is.
Fucking tentacles. He's got them tentacles. Oh boy. I really like the design of these tentacles and the way that they change the level design.
Yeah, whoa, they're not all white. Or were they all red? My connection's kind of going in and out.
Oh, okay. The white is the poof when they die, but they're all red.
Okay, I think it was because there was such a low pixel count that I was seeing the frills on the outside as being the whole color.
Mm.
Wow, that secret doesn't even look like it could fit there.
Yeah. And then here's another one.
Oh! Oh, my!
Oh, fuck. Stop singing, man. There's music in here. Oh!
Yeah, one thing we were actually talking about before this episode even began is actually long before, but we always forget that there's even sound in the first place because we're hearing nothing right now.
Yeah.
I think I hear clicks. I hear the gamepad. It's pretty much.
Which
I heard you mutter "fuck" too. That's about it.
Fucking goddamn it! This fucking Shovel Knight and this fucking piece of shit shovel.
Yeah, you guys don't know, but I always hear that sound. It's like a dog whistle.
My first introduction to Shovel Knight was Ross O'Donovan, animator extraordinaire. Actually, one of my inspirations for animating, also from Game Grumps. He went as Shovel Knight to a conference, and then showed up at not a conference, a convention, and which fine difference, right, between a convention and a conference. Isn't it a conference just
I don't
like
even
a
know
convention for businessy people?
I think a conference just means a bunch of people in one place, whereas a convention means like a bunch of people gathered for a very specific reason. Also, I think the difference is a conference is like people meeting to do business. A convention is people meeting to share Oh, there's a fishing spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is me totally talking on my ass now, even though I have the big wide world web in front of me. Convention versus conference. Let's see if there really is a difference. Because that's how I would say it, is, you know, business versus essentially non-business.
Also the definition of convention, in the sense where you would say, like, is this conventional? The definition of conventional is, convention, is, I mean, this is not verbatim, but, oh, fuck. I'm trying to put words.
Oh, sorry. Continue with yours, and then I think I may have a better... Oh, you're done. Oh, that wasn't death?
Nope. Yeah, that's one of the only things that I feel that they weren't quite, wasn't quite perfect on the visual clarity, is that sometimes going down low is the way that the level is supposed to be.
Other times you die.
Yeah, so this is going to be a fun part, so let's talk about this first, and then we'll get into whatever this is going to be.
Okay, so the actual difference, convention, is a bunch of people go to see people talk. So, like, you know, you go to Comic-Con, you're going to see those people, you're going to see panels and stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're going to a conference, it's like I go to a conference for oil and gas every year. It's in Toronto, and there's just booths everywhere. There's some talks, but mostly everyone has their own booth, and then people just walk around and discuss in an open forum.
Interesting.
So, like, a TED Talk would be more of a convention, because people, like, go in to listen to someone.
Yeah. Alright, I'll talk about convention in a second.
Time for Fortune Night?
Time for a fucking anglerfish. Oh yeah, baby.
Ah!
Oh yeah.
That is a terrifying anglerfish, and they made way too much definition on the design of that anglerfish. Oh.
Yeah, convention is a widely agreed upon standard. So
yes.
I read a thing. It was for a university, and it was a bus advertisement, and it said, "Your education is unconventional." And I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" And I went and looked it up. Like, school is the definition of convention. It's a widely agreed upon standard.
Yeah. So wait, they were trying to say that, like, your public school education was unconventional?
No, that their post-secondary school education was.
Oh.
Like, I don't know, like, what...
That's fine, but then how do you accredit me?
Yeah, well, yeah, that too, but it's also, like, how strange is... Like, are we talking, like, the wizarding world of Harry Potter unconventional? Like, this forest is forbidden, unless, of course, you have done something bad, and then in that case, we'll send children in there.
Yeah, in that case, you'll be forced to go.
What a ridiculous concept. At the same time, though, really big fan of J.K. Rowling's work with that.
Oh, big fan as well. Speaking, oddly enough, of conventions and Harry Potter, I was on BuzzFeed the other day,
That's
and... Sorry, continue?
No, I was just making a snide comment and interrupting you. Continue.
I don't normally go on there. I was just looking for something to do to kill time, and so I found a couple articles that both just baffled me. I didn't really understand actually even what the point was. So the first one was it was like 21 lies that Harry Potter told us, and the first one was like, you will get a letter that invites you to a school of witchcraft and wizardry, and I was like, what? I don't think anyone thought that was going to happen to them.
Plus, you do get letters from schools that you attend after high
Yeah,
school.
exactly. And then they had all these other things. It was like, you'll meet, like, whimsical friends along the way. And I'm like, who thought all this stuff was going to happen to them verbatim? Like, I don't understand why these are lies.
Yeah, and I was expecting to be the boy who lived. I was
then
expecting a noseless man to come after me.
Yeah, well, what I realized eventually is I feel like it was just like a Harry Potter problem. Just by how, that's a heavy anchor.
Yeah.
The way that Harry Potter is so pervasively popular on the internet, I think was affecting their report writing. Because there was another one that was like 21 relationships, like TV relationships, that show that opposing Hogwarts houses worked good together. And I thought, okay, so it's gonna be all Harry Potter relationships. Nope, none of them were from Harry Potter. Not one.
Okay.
So there was like a couple of them for Doctor Who. So Amy Pond and Rory.
Yeah.
But everybody knows they would both be in Gryffindor, so I didn't really get that one. And then there was a bunch of other ones that I either thought these are not the right houses. Like, this is a
that what
great
it said?
example.
It said
Well,
that
yeah.
Rory and Amy would be in Gryffindor.
No, one was Gryffindor and one was Hufflepuff, I think.
But what basis are they like?
No basis. Not even no basis. A lot of them, they just made poor choices. It was like, there was a pretty obvious one and they just didn't go for it.
That is so silly. I have no idea where they're even getting the idea of how these people would be sat. Like, are you the Sorting Hat motherfucker? No, you're not.
It was exclusively just because they know Harry Potter is popular and TV relationships are popular, so they just tried to jam the two together.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about a lot. Oh no.
So wait, how do we? Can we slow time or something here?
Nope. No,
Okay.
I just fucked that up.
So yeah, you want to make your snide comment?
Oh
BuzzFeed?
no, it's just BuzzFeed. I mean, like the name of it itself is like.
That's true. They're kind of undone by their own branding.
Yeah, like it's like that. Like that's what I would describe as like Facebook is often a buzz feed. It's a feed of nonsense and.
That's true. It's like if a
one-sidedness.
place called itself the Peanut Gallery. You wouldn't really expect a whole lot of respect from other people because you've self-branded as something you don't necessarily want to be.
Exactly.
I find BuzzFeed usually has interesting things. It's just that I find there's a disconnect between the icon advertising the story and the actual story. And that's always my challenge, is that, you read it and you're like, oh, this sounds pretty good, and then, it ends up not exactly being what's described. Like, it was described to sound good, not to read good.
I've always found it interesting when you go to those things where it's like a bunch, and you always end up seeing them in a row, right? Where it's like, top 10 things you wouldn't possibly imagine, and it's like, these 7 things will shock you about your diapers, and it's like.
It's like, why do I always have to have things in numbers? Why do I need to know the number of things before they're given to me?
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute, you're telling me there's 6 things I need to know? Shit. I thought there was at least 5, but I'm like, what's that 6th one? Damn, I need to watch. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, that was such a nightmare, that whole ending.